one thing you have to remember about men, and you can correct me if you think I'm wrong here, is that when a man doesn't follow through on his word, he is at his most vulnerable. And what you say and how you respond to him is everything. So if you take that moment to attack him or to pile on to the vulnerability he's already feeling because he let you down and he let himself down. He said something and he can't follow through. And this is a very vulnerable moment for a man. And if you, as a woman, as the woman in his life, take that as an opportunity to pounce on him and say, oh, but you said you were going to do it. I was looking forward to it all day. Oh, are you sure? Like, come on. Now you're going to activate a little something in him that wants to match that energy. And then what you'll hear from him is something like, well, what about the other day when you said you were going to do this and then you didn't? And now you're fighting, okay? So if in that moment you can remember that a man who said that he was going to do something and then just in that day, I'm not talking about he's doing this consistently. Most men that you would want to be in a healthy relationship with are not dropping the ball consistently. And if they are, that's a whole nother conversation. But I'll take this man right here. He does not drop the ball consistently at all. So if he were to come to me and say, sweetie, I want to cook you dinner, and then got home at the end of the day and was too tired to do it, that's a very different story. That's why I would meet him with love, because I understand that him coming home and being too tired to do something he said he was going to do is him at his most vulnerable. And I don't even think men are consciously aware that that's what's happening, but they are, tired. They are hangry. They are at a low state already. And now they're coming to you saying, baby, I can't do it tonight. The best thing that you could do is just meet that man with love and understanding. And most of the time, I believe, if you were to go to a man and say, what in this moment can I do to make you feel more refreshed? He would just say, I just need a hug. Well, for men, men don't need to talk about it a lot of the time. Women need to talk about it. Men are different. Men just, they do their own thing. They process in their own little unique, weird ways. Usually it's just being alone.
Just gives her space.
Exactly. Just give them love and cuddles and hugs and space. And then you'll just have a very happy life. I don't concern myself with your problems unless you invite me into your problems.
Most definitely. So what would you do if in this situation, 4 nights in a row, in the morning, I'm like, I'm going to make dinner, take the trash, do those other things.
Mm-hmm.
And the 4th night comes around where I've done it repeatedly, where I come home, it's like, just not tonight. What do you do then? If it's turning into a pattern?
So in my mind, a pattern is when something has happened 3 or more times in recent memory. So if that were to happen, I would probably I would go up to my man in a time where he's in a good mood. So I'll use Cam, for example. When you have just gotten home from a workout where you feel like you come home and you're like, that was a really good workout. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling really energized, feeling really strong. You're in that moment where I know that you are in a really heightened positive emotion and that you are not, the flip side, in a heightened negative emotion, which is going to make either one of these is going to exacerbate, right? So I would rather have you at the highest emotion possible and then tell you something that just might brings you to the middle than have you at the lowest emotion and bring you to rock bottom. So I would probably take that moment to be like, oh my gosh, baby, I'm so excited. And I'm so happy that you're feeling strong. And actually I was wondering, while you were gone, I was thinking about something I'd love to talk to you about. Oh, you want
to
speak louder? Okay. Well, this is how I would speak naturally. Yeah. So like there's something I was thinking about while you were gone that I'd love to talk to you about. Is it now a good time? You want to talk later?
Yeah, what's up?
So I was noticing that over the last couple of days, you said that you were going to cook dinner for us. And then I totally understand that you get tired and I get tired too. But I think sometimes when you share with me you're going to do something and it doesn't happen, I'm kind of left planning for something that doesn't happen and just makes me a little disappointed. So I just want to share it with you because I don't want to ever create a situation where I have my feelings hurt and I don't feel comfortable to share them with you. So what do you think about that, baby?
Thank you for sharing, baby. And yeah, it's just like, work's been a lot recently. Just I think in the beginning of the day, I think I'm going to have enough energy to cook for the whole family and take out the trash, do everything else that I asked to do. And every day I try to do things to make sure that at the end of the day I'm feeling more energized. But just recently with work and everything, it's just been really hard for me to do that. And I've noticed, and I'm sorry for that.
Oh, that's okay, baby. I forgive you. I just wanted to bring it up because the last thing I would want it to do is to create a feeling in me that just kind of grows over time. So I'm wondering, is there a different way that, maybe we could approach it? Like, you have any ideas that come to mind how we could approach it so that I feel more like I have like a predictable dinner time routine, but also that you still feel refreshed and you don't feel like you have any pressure?
Yeah, I don't know at the moment, but I think we can come to something that works best for both of us. So that we can always have consistent meal times, not just for you, but for the kids and everyone else. So yeah, let me reflect on that and I'll get back to you on something we can do that kind of no matter how I'm feeling, we can make sure that we're taken care of.
Perfect, baby. Yeah, you take your time. Just come back to me whenever you think about it, okay?
Okay.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
So that's how I would probably go about that. But how'd that feel for you?
That felt really good. It wasn't threatening at all. And it wasn't a statement of, you need to start taking out the trash more. You need to keep the promises you make to yourself. You need to start cooking dinner so you can cook dinner. It was none of that at all. It's as if you took the approach of, I'm going to assume the best for him. I'm going to assume that recently he's been a lot in his mind and he hasn't been able to prioritize it, while still kind of saying everything that's on your heart. And while still working on us coming to a better solution so that this problem doesn't persist going forward. And so simply by how you chose to say it made all the difference in the world. But that was only possible because you approached it through the lens of love.
Yeah.
You assumed the best in me. And you knew that no matter how this conversation went, you wanted our relationship to still be in a great position. And you wanted to encourage better behavior going forward. And you did that all in a very calm, peaceful, loving package, the way you did it. Now your tone of voice changed. I was telling you to speak loud on the microphone because it was so low and so non-threatening at all that I was even worried to be in a podcast that would even come through. But the way you did it while also touching me, it's hard for someone to think you're attacking them when you're holding your hand. Yeah. When you're doing something in a very light way of showing affection in that way, it completely disarms someone.
Thank you so much for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it and felt a little love or joy sprinkled into your day. If you want to watch another one, you can go here, here, or somewhere all around here. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Love you.